I want to talk about the Tesla thing that since Taylor kind of segued into it. They discontinued the Model S and the Model X, and they're going to devote those factories to building robots. Bro,
they're called Optimus bots, right?
Yeah.
Isn't S their main sedan?
Yeah, it's
the
their
Model
four-door
3
sedan.
is kind of their main, their biggest
Well, the
seller.
3 is the junior version. The 4 is the big boy. It's the $90,000 one. Or excuse the
They're like, we can't figure out getting them to drive, so we're gonna try to walk first. Then we'll drive.
That shocked me, and I can't believe it's not bigger news, because are they just doing it for one plant, or are they dropping the S entirely? Because
I thought they discontinued the model. Let me see. I'll make sure I'm right.
The Model S to me is their premier vehicle. It's the 4-door. It's the plaid with the insanity motor, ludicrous motor, whatever. That is the fastest car in the world. The 3 is just like it's like, why don't you just get a fucking Honda? You know, why don't you just get a Honda? Why are you getting a 3? And then I wasn't familiar with the X's, but now I see it's like, I don't think they ever got to making these anyway. I don't know how many they ever
X's
made.
are old. Let me read about 4 sentences. Tesla will discontinue the Model S and X in the second quarter of 26. Musk said in an earnings call with investors today. No advance word was given about the cancellations, making it an abrupt ending for Tesla's 2 original flagship EVs. Musk said the reason for canceling the vehicle programs was to make room at the Tesla Fremont facility for production of its Optimus humanoid robot. Okay. Musk is trying to transform Tesla from an automaker into an AI and robotics leader.
Okay, so that Optimus robot, I looked into that a little bit. It's supposed to be like 20 or 30 grand and basically be a at-home robot for people. Like
I hope this is
like that does what? Like around the chores, or like what can it do?
It can walk around and obey commands and do chores, I believe.
It's gonna break my dishes.
Maybe it's just the freaking Democrat voter in me. I need to see this thing fucking deliver before I give him $30,000. This is the same fucker who said he'd go to Mars. This is the same fucker who said cars would be self-driving from New York to LA. And it's like decades go by and this guy doesn't deliver what he says his stuff to. People have bought self-driving, worn their cars out, and it's still not out of beta.
I've got some Optimus demos here. Here's just one of it dancing. Just sort of.
Damn, well, I don't need that.
Yeah, but it gives you an idea of its mobility and balance and stuff like that. Here it is doing tasks. One sec. I knew you'd make fun of the dancing. When we all go to our moon base hotel, you get left behind because of the statements you've made in the past.
The dancing's pretty good.
Yeah.
This is moving. This almost looks like AI based on how smoothly it's moving. Is this not AI?
If you put a sexy girl exoskeleton on this,
you sure this isn't AI?
Taylor's right. This is all a lie.
I don't know. I'm just you got to be on guard for AI stuff all the time. You got to be on guard.
I don't think I'm looking at a real robot.
The other thing is, I don't know if it does that every time. What if it took 100 tries to get that much footage?
What if I'm like, please take out the trash, and it's like doing a Russian kicking its feet out in the kitchen,
starts doing the Charleston. Yeah, that thing with your hands on the knees.
No, Woody, you're 100% right.
Look at this one.
This is this would be like buying a plasma screen. Remember early 2000s? Mm-hmm. Everybody was spending thousands on plasma, and that ended up being the far inferior technology. And then the next wave came out, and everybody moved away from it. This is not something you become a first adopter of. You let them get the kinks out in the first couple versions.
Here it is doing kung fu.
I don't need it to do these things.
Again, Taylor, when there's an intruder at 3 a.m. and all of a sudden he's got you down on the ground.
Oh my God.
About to finish you off. And you say, Taylor bot, defend. And this thing comes out the back with a knife in each hand, looking like Britney Spears doing a dance. Dude.
But this thing is not reacting to the human at all. It's just another dance like the first video.
Well,
that would be
it
great.
was mirroring it, right?
You hear someone
No.
breaking into your house. You hear someone breaking into your house late at night, and instead of grabbing the gun, you're like, you just yell like, "Ajax, defense mode!" And then he runs out there and fucks some guy up, and I'm like, "No survivors!" It's like,
Wait a second. Is this human controlled?
So am I buying like a slave in India to do my dishes through a robot?
Okay, wait a second. Here's something you guys might not know. The first demo of these things, it was literally just people inside robot costumes. At the second demo of these things,
cut it open.
It was just remote controlled robots. They put sensors on a person's wrists and ankles and head and whatever. And the person did the thing, and then the robot did that same thing remotely. It wasn't anything like an automated helper that could put your dishes away.
I think maybe they're training it to learn these things.
This one was.
I'm with you though.
Look,
with the huckster stuff with Musk, with his promising the moon and giving you fucking a hill. I'm with you there. But the fact that they're going to stop making their two main fucking cars and switch to making these suggests a lot of money must be going. It suggests
they haven't updated those cars in like 12 years. And no one's buying them.
I put there, you skip to 150. It's they had this robot and people thought that it was in a suit because it was on stage in front of people moving like a person. So
they cut it open.
Cut it open on stage to be like, no, this is it. This is a real robot here at 1:50.
Yeah, that one's kind of set. Okay. I bet that was just an amputee though. Like if they
that's what I thought too. I'd like, but there's no cut the other leg too. What's going on here?
Pop one of them robo titties out. I want to be for
this
sure.
This is some Chinese robot. Right.
This is the robot that's kicking some Chinese ass when they invade.
Like when they put that guy in the bear suit.
Oh yeah, this is the Chinese robot.
Yeah. This is like Arc Raiders real life. When they invade, you're going to have to take down these things.
Chinese are notorious fibbers, so that could have just been an amputee.
Unlike Musk, my problem with Musk is he's a notorious huckster, right? He never meets his deliverable timelines. His products don't do the things he says they're going to do. And it makes me really cautious that we're really entering the era of robotics in 27, 28. We'll see.
Yeah. I like that he freed up Twitter, but like all the robot stuff, he is like, it feels like it's just a constant running at a football and missing, where it's like, oh, just over the bend, just around this bend, there's going to be real robots doing real stuff, and it just hasn't happened. But it's probably like most stuff where it's going to rapidly become a real thing quickly, the same way AI went from silly novelty to everybody using it very often.
So Tesla's sales are going down. They've gone down for 2 or 3 years in a row now. And this to me is Musk's way of preserving Tesla's amazing valuation for its stock. Now, it's like the most valuable company on earth that's ever existed thus far. And it's actually just a shrinking car company that doesn't make that much money. So now he's pivoting to AI and robots, which is perhaps
it's
a better
worth more
gig.
than NVIDIA?
Am I right? I might be wrong.
I thought NVIDIA was the one people talk about being like.
Yeah, now that you say it, I'm like, wait a second, I might be wrong.
Because every time I see those graphs of like the biggest companies, it always feels out of place that NVIDIA is
fucked up.
Because I think of it as like a gamer company.
Tesla is 10th. I don't know if it was ever one, but it's 10th. So I made a mistake.
Was it the number one car company though?
Tesla.
Oh,
yeah, that makes sense. I think they've got some enormous government, what do you call them, contracts, but with both SpaceX and Tesla, to like hundreds of millions of dollars worth of contracts with them.
This robot shit is probably in the furtherance of another giant government contract where they're like, hey, Musk, figure out the robot thing. We got some other, And
if you get those robots to fight, that's what I if we don't get our moon base, Taylor, but we do get combat robots, I'll be satisfied. Like maybe we don't get Star Trek, but we get Terminator instead, or at least RoboCop. I'd love to see RoboCop. So how would you feel about that if law enforcement were robots?
It would probably be better because you could talk to them in like nasty tone of voice, and they you
could be as rude as you wanted.
You could be as rude as you wanted, and they'd just be like, "You must pay the fine, citizen," and then just like give you the thing and walk away. And it'd be like, what would you do? Like, maybe it'd be faster.
But I see people beating those like those food robots up in LA and robbing them though, and I always feel sad for the robot. I mean, I know it's a robot, but I literally feel bad. They beat it up and flip it over, and it's like
you feel bad for the robot. I feel bad for the winner who ordered pizza, and now he doesn't even know the pizza is now on the ground in Philly. He doesn't even know. He thinks he has a delicious pie on the way. No.
You asked about car companies' market cap. I was curious. It's almost like the American military, where it takes the next 11 car companies combined to surpass Tesla's value.
Okay.
That's how valuable it is. And
is he going to be a trillionaire this year?
He got a really amazing payment plan, like compensation plan, but it also involves really amazing accomplishments that it takes to deliver that. So we'll see. I don't know. I've thought Tesla was overvalued and going to go down, but there's not really any money to be made in betting against Elon Musk. So let's keep watching.
I was with you. I thought it was a sinking ship last whenever he did the Nazi salute. But I thought that was the last straw. I was like, man, everyone hates him now. Like he gave Trump the election, and now he's doing a Nazi salute.
Taylor, that's not true, is it, Taylor?
No, he won the popular vote, and over 70 million people voted for him. So.
And I meant the Nazi salute.
No, I think you missed it.
And I'm talking about optics. I don't need facts on my side. I'm just saying I'm just letting you know what anybody who was about to buy a Tesla is thinking when they look at that. They believe that Musk delivered the presidency to the president, whether through his like $100 million donation or from his like lottery program in Pennsylvania or whatever, which had to be illegal, or it was from some sort of weird hacking into the voting system.
It was from freeing up Twitter. That was the most impactful thing he did.
Freeing up Twitter could have been that too. Could have been any of those things. But I'm letting you know that most Tesla buyers, Tesla buyers, they know that this guy right here is no good. They've seen him. They synced him do that Nazi salute, and they cannot be dissuaded from that fact.
And his car sales have gone down since then,
of course.
But his wealth has gone up, which. Probably he'd make that trade. I don't see him as losing.
I think he wants people to like him though. Like he seems like he really wants people to think of him as like a modern day like a Tony Stark. Exactly that. A Tony Stark. That's what he wants to be. Yeah, he was in the movie.
Look at the video game thing. Like if he was a billionaire who didn't give a fuck what people thought, he wouldn't have done that like fake video game shit. Yeah. Where he pretended to be the best at Diablo, which is a game that's so absurd to
was it Diablo?
Be the best. I thought it was Diablo 4.
Could have
I'm
been.
Not sure.
Yeah.
I liked his Elden Ring build. His Elden Ring build is terrible. People make challenge videos about being able to play the game using Elon Musk's build, which tells me it was actually him playing it. Like, that's a guy who doesn't have a lot of gaming time, carrying 2 medium shields for some fucking reason. Is he going to dual wield shields? I don't know what he was thinking, but at least it's something he did himself instead of paying somebody.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, but like if a big time like government employee or billionaire or whatever is talking about gaming and they're posting their stats, I kind of want to see them suck, because then it's like, this is a guy who's grinding at work. Look at how bad he is at Diablo. This guy's got no time to spend on this game. His build makes no sense, but instead he's like, I'm the #1 best player of all time. And a lot of people, they don't believe me, but I am. And it's like, it's like,
and Joe Rogan's like, you're the #1? Wow. And why wouldn't he though? Because why would the richest man in the world lie to Joe Rogan about that fact? Of course, Joe Rogan took it at face value.
Are so low to lie about something like that if someone told me they were the best at some game I don't give a fuck about, I'd be like, that's awesome, good for you, man.